Hello, 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 everybody. Alright. Welcome in, y'all. I have not done a Saturday night stream. I cannot think of the last time that I've done a Saturday night stream because it has been that long. The last time I remember doing a Saturday night stream was probably about 2 years ago, if it wasn't a 12-hour stream. 12-hour streams are much, much different beasts because they start in the morning and go to the night. I mean starting up at 7 p.m. on a Saturday evening. I cannot think of the last time I've done that. But we have a run that we are currently working on. It is a Sylveon run, Sylveon being my favorite of the evolutions. So, I wanted to go ahead and just kind of work on that for a little bit, and what better way to actually focus on a run than having chat here. I was able to get the new ROM, totally legit console working, so that was exciting. So I just wanted to kind of go ahead and get started best I can. I don't remember what I was last doing, TBH. But I hope everybody has been having a great evening so far. Have I beat this gym? No. Okay. And I think with good reason. I think I got trounced the last time I tried. Hello, Atomic Dustloth! How we doing today? It has been nothing but rainy here today, unfortunately. Have I done this? I might have done this yesterday. Not gonna lie, I played this when I was, like, ready for bed already, so I don't remember how far I got yesterday. I'm like, now that I'm working on it, I'm like 90% sure. I'm doing good. I had today off of work, so that was nice. Unfortunately, I have to go in tomorrow, but I'll survive, possibly. Belgian! Hi, friend, how are you? I assume you're probably getting ready for bed by about now, because it's 1 a.m. Okay, I've already freed Bill. Because it's about 1 a.m. for you. Oh, I'm gonna have ads! What do you mean? Hello, Lady B. See, I told you, next time you commented, you would have a great ball next to your name. Them memberships be working pretty quick. Oh, well, I appreciate you being here. How's your weekend been so far, Belgian? And anybody that's hanging out, if you want to tell me how your weekend is going, please do so. Okay. I'm not super thrilled about taking this much damage from the Staryu, because now it's going to heal. So what we're going to do is do some Draining Kiss. Get some HP back. Oh, that did a lot more. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's one down. Weekend's been kind of had surgery. Oh my god, wait, didn't you just recently, within the last year or so, didn't you have surgery on your teeth? Or was that a wisdom tooth kind of thing? Lady B, how dare you dab in my stream? At least I think that's a dab. Oh, that does not do a lot of damage. It said elbow cough. It is a liar. Okay. Well, I hope that your mouth is starting to feel better. I can only imagine how bad that has to feel. Meanwhile, Lady B is just out here playing with emotes for a little bit. Speaking of emotes, I'm gonna do my little self-promo tidbit here. If you haven't yet, think about becoming a member to the channel. If I get 2 more members to this channel, whether they be gifted or you sign up for yourself, I get the ability to unlock some more emotes. Mostly gonna be, for the most part, going to be pulling some of them from the Discord, just some goofier ones that aren't necessarily professionally done, just us dicking around with Photoshop. So if you can, cool. If you can't, no worries, no pressure, but you do get a cool little logo next to your name. So there is that. Yeah, no, I can imagine. Listen, for me, personally, anything mouth-related, I never want to have to deal with. I had, let's see, it was last year. Please do not, because that just comes out of our bank account. If we get one, maybe. Last year, I had an issue with, I got some sort of infection in my gums, and it caused my gums to swell and push my teeth out of the way. Thankfully, they went back to normal, but just those few days were awful. This battle is an absolute nightmare. Is that your, I'm assuming that was on desktop, where it's like, hey, you can show off your 1-member badge. Okay. We'll heal up a little bit with a drink. Please no. Please no. Thank you, Sylveon. Whoo! Damn! Totally fair. Totally fair. Well, I wish you the speediest of recoveries. Free member milestone chat. Fancy. Hello, Unicorn! Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho! How are you doing today, you beautiful bean? That is one thing that I do like about YouTube, is that they do have like a little bit better milestone thing. Like Twitch does, I think, 1, 3, 6, 12, and then that's it. YouTube has 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. Like, you can add a lot of stuff to it. It's really cool. Am I gonna go down again? Please, just get a crit. Get a crit. Damn. We're doing good. We had the day off work, so that's always nice. Tomorrow is Star Wars Day, and I work, sadly. Honestly, we're doing pretty alright. Except that we can't seem to beat Misty. Okay, we're just gonna go to the south. Actually, there's a few trainers left up there that we can fight. We'll go to the south for now. Yeah, we'll go to the south for now. For you, it's the 4th. You are a time traveler already living in Star Wars Day. Is Fairy super effective on Psychic? I can't remember. It is not. Okay. You absolute boner. But yeah, I figured I didn't get to stream this morning because Lady B wanted to work, even though her work shift lasted like 3 hours. But I wanted to go ahead, get to stream a little bit, get a little bit of work done on next week's challenge run, and then just, again, get to hang out with y'all. I do love my Saturday morning streams, and unfortunately, when the kiddo is out of school, half of those will probably go away and be replaced with nighttime streams. It most certainly did happen, and I've heard it was glorious. Oh, also, I was talking to you guys about this last week when I streamed, because I picked up an editing job, because who needs sleep, I was able to go ahead and buy the cube shelf stuff that I'm going to be putting behind me, so, probably next Thursday, I'm thinking, next Thursday or next Saturday morning, one of the two, I will be doing just kind of building that up stream, tearing down the hats and kind of changing this whole background behind me. The shelf itself is going to be mostly centralized right behind me. This way I will have like a legit background that isn't just hats. The good news is the bookcase that I ordered, if I remember properly, comes with like 8 hooks, so I can actually still hang up some of said hats up there, so that'll be kind of nice. I'm super excited though. Yes, new background who dis? I'm excited though. Because what I'm gonna, after that, once I get some more money from the editing and hopefully from YouTube as well, maybe Twitch, I also am going to end up buying, because as you guys know, I've been working out a lot more, trying to lose some of this weight here. I'm going to end up buying a weighted vest. It'll allow me to strap on as much as 60 pounds or as little as 10 pounds. So being able to start with 10 and work my way up to that will be really nice. Thank you for the lyric, shoddy like a melody. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm gonna fight these two just because I do want that extra EXP at this point. Okay. Oh, I kind of low-key forgot about this guy. Thank you for the hearts in chat, Big Preach. What am I doing? But yeah, if y'all haven't yet as well, make sure to check out Thursday's Matt Cargo video, That was probably the worst challenge that I've had to do in quite some time. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll send you the one that I was looking at real quick. Why am I looking on my phone? I have a computer right here. I'm like a barbarian. And I also just tried to look up weighted barbarian. Okay, so it's not the exact poundage that I was thinking, but it's the same idea. Let me shoot it over to you. And what is it? There we go. But yeah, I think having something like that while I jog on the treadmill, and by jog, I mean walk very quickly, should be good. Yeah, Belgian, it was rough. No, you're good. Are you growing anything specific in your garden? My cargo room. A new D&D subclass just dropped, babe. The weighted barbarian. Why is he angry? Because he's forced to wear more weights. Okay, I'm gonna fight the trainers to the north, and then we will try fighting Misty. Yeah, it seems like it would work pretty well. I had a bright purple flamboyant vest that I remember. I don't know what happened to it. I'm assuming it probably got lost in the move. Or it's in whatever tote that dumbbell that I used to have is in. So that means that it may be somewhere around here, and I just can't find it, which is very likely, but, yeah. For me, Makar went to Chipotle, and for me, in Raising Cane's for Lady Bay. Now, Belgian, I'm 99% sure they have, Chipotle there. I think, and Lady B will probably correct me because she knows weird information, I don't think they have Raising Cane's there. I think that may just be a Midwest thing. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was legit like, oh man, are you growing tomatoes, corn, what? I'm an innocent baby. You don't have Chipotle. I figured you would. Because it's owned by McDonald's, so I assumed it's, you know, everywhere. Okay, now we do about half. That's actually kind of perfect. Also, I didn't show a picture of this one, but look what my coworker got me for my birthday. It's so damn cute. And it's from the actual, like, Pokemon company. I was about to tear off the tag to it, because I don't like having the tags on it, but I kind of want to keep it because it's official AF. Okay. KFC is good. Five Guys used to be really good. Now they are overpriced AF. I don't know why for me. I have been on a very big Taco Bell kick recently. Their steak burrito, their grilled cheese, either beef or steak burrito that has, like, Fritos inside. Ugh. Yeah, Unicorn, I kind of want a garden too, but, like, Lady B doesn't eat her vegetables like she should. So I feel like if I did a garden, unless I just do potatoes, it's just gonna be me eating it. And I don't want I definitely don't want the food to go to waste. That my grandpa would roll over in his grave if he saw me waste food. So you don't really have many options in Belgium. It sounds like it's basically burgers and pizza, and that's about it. Dude, Taco Bell has been hitting. I don't know why. It is not good for you, I'll say that. But, it's so good. Dude, hook me up with your friends. Oh, man. Dude, the only, like, bad experience that I typically will have with Taco Bell, and it never happens for me. It's always they forget Lady B's food. They are great with mine. With her, they say, "F you," and move on. Oh, no, their breakfast, though. Mmm. Mmm! They finally found the perfect amount, like, the perfect amount to cook their hash browns. Fritter. It looks like it spells fritter. I'm assuming there's some sort of accent that I am not going to be able to replicate without offending a lot of people. But that sounds really cool. Like, we don't really have, like, chip shops or anything like that. Well, I guess I need to ask, when you say chip, is that a, like, as in potato chip kind of deal? Or is it, like, potato crisps or fries or whatever? Talk to Ron, if you and him still chat. He actually started a compost last year. It does take about a year to set up with everything, but he did say that, like, his, compost is actually ready to be used this year. So that might be an option for y'all. Fries. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. This Starmie is gonna be the enemy. Naturally. It's fine. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna fuck it, we ball, and hope for the best at this point. Yeah, he set his up. I don't know, like, how big into gardening he's trying to be with it, but I do know... My god, this Starmie is a pain! I wouldn't count Subway in any way, shape, or form, personally. Maybe it's finally at a recover. Is it finally at a recover? Am I free from this purgatory? Okay. How many power points is recover? Finally! Huh. 5. There's no way it's only 5. That is... I wonder if maybe in Pokemon Fire Red it was higher. Because I thought that it was... I thought it was 10 as well. But yeah, another thing that I want to do along with the a small garden is I would love to do like the hanging baskets that you can put on, like, most people will put them on their windowsills so they can add like a splash of color with flowers and stuff like that. I would like to do that. However, what I would also like to do is make tiny little spice gardens and herb gardens, not spice gardens, herb gardens from doing that. I think it would just be really cool to be able to just grow our own herbs. 20? Oh my god. That seems a bit much. Okay, I want to look at Sylveon's learn set because here's the thing. If I don't have to grind on all the trainers here, I'm not gonna. Because that sounds really boring. Now, this ROM goes off of Gen 7 learn set. I can learn Shadow Ball. Hold on. So we get Shadow Ball. That is gonna be really about it. Oh, I'm in danger. Okay. So mostly we just gotta rely on special at this point. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna clean off my glasses and then we're gonna get back into it. Ugh. But yeah, with YouTube as well, since I've actually been streaming on here a little bit more and have some active memberships, I'm actually pretty close to getting my first ever YouTube payout like a big boy. Alright. I'm gonna try to beat the rival, just as is. See what happens. Worst case scenario, I get absolutely stomped. And then... I don't think you guys wanted to see me blow my nose on stream. Okay. Now, Unicorn, do you prefer veggies or do you prefer fruits? Unicorn, you're so hot. Stop. You're making me blush. Oh my god. Didn't need that crit at the end, but that's cool, I guess. Let's get some HP back. that. Okay. Yeah, I think, cause, like, even with, like, even stuff that I just will eat regularly, I always tend to go more for savory than sweet. And I think that, like, now I'm finally realizing of, oh, that may be why I don't like fruits as much as I do veggies, because there aren't really a lot of sweet veggies. They're more, savory or bitter. Um, like, grapes are about as, employees like no, absolutely not. Grapes are about as far into sweet fruit as I will get. One of my coworkers really likes like cotton candy grapes, and I'm like, see, that's a bit too sweet for me. Okay, um, that's fine actually. Now, I've had people ask, why do I play lo-fi music and stuff like that rather than game music? And that's because I speed up the footage off and on as I'm going through some battles and grinding. And people have gotten headaches from that. And it's kind of a pain to listen to the music speed up and slow down, and it causes the music to be very crunchy and not enjoyable for anybody. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, because like strawberries, pineapple, things like that, people do use those for dessert, so that actually makes a lot of sense. Lady B, you always want strawberries. You have been on a strawberry kick recently. I don't know what happened. Came out of nowhere. Yeah, because when I first started doing challenge runs, I didn't know how to do the audio. Can Shuckle learn cut? But yeah, I didn't know how to turn down the audio, so I got to hear it all the time. It was awful. Shuckle cannot learn cut. He can learn rock smash, though. Raspberries can be good. Me and Grandpa, back when he was alive, we went blackberry picking. That was always a lot of fun, too. Every single summer, we would be... because they have, like, a kind of an overgrown forest area, like, right behind their house, because we lived in the middle of nowhere. So we would go out there, probably, I want to say around August, and we would be able to pick a bunch of blackberries. Can Heracross not learn any HMs? Excuse me? What? There it is. Okay. No, I forgot that they... Okay. Wait. I'm gonna... Hold on. I want to test something. Because they said that this operates off Gen 7 mechanics, so do I need a cut Pokemon? Okay, I do need a cut Pokemon. I was just making sure. So he can learn a couple different HM moves, but where this is based off Gen 7, that's what I looked up, and Gen 7 just happens to be when they got rid of HMs, so that's what kind of threw me off. But yeah, Heracross, he can learn Cut and Strength. Those are his two HM moves that he can learn. Now, if he can't, Bulbapedia, you're a dirty liar. Thank you. I have legit never gone to, like, an apple orchard or anything like that. I think it'd be cool. I've just never done it. Okay. Do I have a paralysis heal? I do. Listen here. That was a one-time thing, Belgian. And I removed that question from the video so nobody will know about it. How dare you? Okay. We're gonna go Healy up, and then go to fight, as the French know him, as Sergeant Bob. Well, Rhino, in your case, it's true. But also, hello, friend. How are you? What type is missing? No. Technically, the bird type, according to Gen 1. Damn it. I would be your first customer. Not gonna lie, that sounds awesome. Cause I don't drink, so like that sounds like an amazing investment for me. Damn it. Okay. Also, because I'm an adult and I wanted some, we gonna be snacking on this as we get later into the night. And I'm kind of excited for it. You can, like, you can have favorite cereals, that's totally okay. However, the best cereals are Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Reese Puffs, and I will not be taking any further questions. Cold apple juice, especially in the summertime, is kind of incredible. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, a lot of places, they used to kind of focus on that family friendly, and I feel like as the years have gone a little bit, that seems to be going downhill, which is honestly kind of sad. If only I could eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm sorry, it's pretty amazing. Frosted Flakes are more than good. They're great, but they are not top tier. Oh, butterbeans. Oh, he's not gonna heal up? Okay, cool. Alright, hold on. I just realized that I never actually did, like, self-promo stuff, in any channel, because I never do. This is probably the first time that I'm gonna do self-promo things in any capacity, so I just want to do that real quick, because I can. I'm just making sure. That one doesn't have one. But yeah, I'm very much... I want those extra emotes. I'm gonna be a slut for them. It's fine. I think I'm allowed to post here. Hope so. And yes, I should have done this before I started stream, but I am a horrible person. Thank you for noticing. I don't know if I'm allowed to in that one, so I won't. That will work. Oh. Ratchet is so sweet. I love Ratchet. Ron Ifro is proving that he is a white male over the age of 30. Let's see. I like having... Yeah, no, I understand that. Child-free spaces are definitely important. Like, it's very much a... There needs to be a balance of, if I want to go, for example, like a Dave & Buster's style place, but I want to go with just my wife and not the kid, for example, I really don't want to have to deal with kids while I'm there. But if I'm taking the kiddo and the wife, then in that case, I will go to Dave & Buster's because they have it. I just want to see both, basically. Eyes emoji, hello. Time for me to head off and get some sleep. Well, enjoy your sleep. I appreciate you for stopping in, you absolutely beautiful bean. Enjoy your Sunday as well. And I hope that you sleep well and only dream of me half of the night. That's fine. Ron is like 87, but the problem with Ron, and I say this with as much love that I can, is that he is an 87-year-old that is still able to stay up until like 5 in the morning if he wants to, and I just do not have that ability anymore. I have never been that guy. So he calls me an old man because I'm just like, I just want to go to sleep, y'all. Okar, hello! CJ, hello! Oh, you're playing Oregon Trail? Oh, please don't lose your grandfather clock. I actually was not 100% sure if it was you, Okar. I am too old, you are correct. Yes, Lady B is not wrong. What they need is, and I would fully fund this at bars, what you need is when you get to a certain point, or if you turn into an absolute child, what they need to do is put you into like a little drunk playpen area where you can detox for a little while. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm very much trying to get those last 2 membership subs so I can unlock some more emotes on the channel. And also, your boy needs watch hours, so I'm trying to increase that. I'm gonna probably start kind of swapping back and forth between streaming on Twitch and streaming on YouTube. You never played the... Wait, CJ, how old are you, if you don't mind my asking? Aren't you my age? Well, here's the thing, Lady B. You're also ultra clingy when you're sober, so people won't notice the difference there. 26. Okay, you are a good deal younger than me. I thought you were my age. Okay. That makes sense. Because, I'm gonna be honest, when I was in school, and Rhino, it may have been the same for you, because I know, obviously, you're a couple years older, but not only a couple. Oregon Trail was, like, installed on every single computer that I ever came in contact with when I was a young child. Yeah, no, Unicorn is the baby. Lady B, that surprises me from you. Alright, I actually pull up a picture guide because I don't use Flash when I'm in this tunnel. Accidentally opened up something I didn't want to. That's cool. Yes, I'm aware my browser is full of chunk. Thank you. I mean, Unicorn or Rhino's technically my age. Yep. I remember Oregon Trail. Like our teacher used Oregon Trail as a way to like. We did a period study about like the gold rush and everybody moving and stuff like that. And they used Oregon Trail as kind of that segue into it. It was really cool, actually. It was kind of interesting to learn that way. That was, I think, 4th grade, and that's when I learned that, oh, shit, you could actually have some fun with teaching. What a concept. Actually, I am going to run back because I want to grab something. Yup, Lady B. You gonna be old. And, if I remember right, you gotta get your license redone this year. Tee-hee. Ha-ha. Ho-ho. Damn it. You've only got older siblings, so you have to go off on vibes. I understand that. I mean, at least you're getting to play the mobile version. I can't imagine that they've... Oh, I never deal with burn. The hell? Huh. Okay. It's cool, though, that they have a mobile version of it. Is the mobile version good? I understand. Thank you so much for the lyric. I hope that you start to feel better. I know allergies are awful. But thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I feel like Unicorn, or not Unicorn, man, I'm getting my names all screwed up tonight. Rhino and I are the two that can say, like, be able to actually play it and know how different it is from the OG version. Okay, wanted to get that ether. Actually, what the heck is this? Yeah, how are you enjoying your new phone, by the way? Are you having fun with it? And I can actually check right now. Hold on. So there's a couple different Oregon Trail games. Thankfully, they're all free. Unicorn, that is true. Solid 9 out of 10. Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. The biggest things that I remember was dying of dysentery and losing my grandfather clocks. Those are the two things I remember the most. I cannot wait till I have a third attacking move, because I'm not gonna lie, this is low-key awful. Oh, I know. I was looking for phone. What does that do? He's having dragon. I don't need that. Oh, okay, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, I got it. Okay, no, we're on the same page now. Maybe. I'm glad that you like your phone. The game being a 10 out of 10 is also really good. Is this your first time with an Apple phone? Okay, after I do that, then I'm down here. No, I get it. Game 10 out of 10, phone 9 out of 10. We're on the same page. Also, Rhino, how are you today? Rhino, it's your favorite Pokemon! Look! Okay. Yeah, the last time that I remember, for me, having a, Android was back in, I want to say, like, 2019? Because I think we made the switch to Apple right about the time that COVID was, happening. Okay, I have 0 moves left. Can I learn anything in my TM case? Yeah, truthfully, I don't think I've played Oblivion since the old version was out. I'll get rid of attack, because I can tank hits. It's just causing them is the issue. Oh, if they have a flying type, I might right well be screwed. Yeah, because I think I go up against some Pidgey. Okay, I think I have an idea. That's a lot of power points to use. Well, disabled, okay. This is still, okay, there we go. Indigo, is that one of your, is that a cat? Lady B still spamming emotes. Do you mean, like, the series as a whole, like, including Skyrim, or, just, Elder Scrolls? Or just, Oblivion? Doggy! Keep thinking that you have a cat. I keep forgetting that not every state does siren testing on Wednesdays because it's so ingrained into my brain. I know. Listen, it's been rough. It's been rough out here. But what can I say? I'm a
Print for business cards. But did you know we print everything you need to brand your business? We print banners and signs that help you stand.
Just gonna mute that while the ad goes. It's fine. Nobody cares about Vistaprint. Okay, that's fair. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing by any means. And here's where we fall. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use an ether, whatever. Listen, you can type doggy if you want. That's okay. Drain Kiss would be our best bet, I think. CJ, I'm going home. So, my dog doesn't, like, my dog was freaked out the first few times that, wait. We didn't have any tests in my area. What do you mean? Did they isolate, like, tests by certain counties? Okay, because ours is on Wednesday every day at noon. Is that not the case where in your neck of the woods? Really? That part I didn't know, actually. That's interesting. Because I thought that it was, for Midwest, I thought that it was Wednesdays at noon everywhere. That is interesting. I learned something new today. Going forward, I will do homework to not fail the CJ test. Also, I can't remember if you saw our update about the Bite This Bakery in Columbus. Really good. Oh, so yours is only once a month? First Wednesday of the month at noon? Yeah, my dog, like, after he got used to the first few, he didn't really care about, sirens. Yes, it was really solid. A little pricey, which I guess is to be expected, but at the end of the day, like, for me, I would rather pay extra to a mom and pop shop, or privately owned business than, pay cheaper prices at a multi-million-dollar company. Ours is every week. What? Which one? Because she has 3. Do you mean probably? I assume you mean the one that Lady B bought, where I think it's like obsessed with the demonic and occult or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, she was actually, because she was there working when we got there, she's actually super friendly. The ones that were at the Bite This Bakery? I assume they're talking about the one that you got? Okay, does this... Yeah. They took out the TMs. There goes half of our moveset. That's a dagger. CJ is like a cat. We have to make ourselves small and non-threatening so that they will visit. Unicorn, you're cute. Mwah. This is also probably the busiest that my YouTube chat has ever been, and I feel like such a pretty princess at the moment. Oh, so you're actually originally from closer to this area and not where you're at now. I did not know that. Oh, did you get your car fixed? Oh, stop. Ugh. That's not a bad drive. Okay. We'll go heal, and then we'll fight Erica. Okay, this is actually playing a lot of the same music that it did before, and I'm not... We'll try this one and see how... I don't care about you, Brandon. But I do not mute ads because I want creators to get their money. It'll be done on Monday. That's good. That is really good. After my car issues from a month or two ago, I know exactly how bad it sucks to be without one. Oh, that's really good. Holy hell. Might be coming out that way to get some work done. Jesus. Because mine was, right about, well, I think... I want to say mine was right around, I think it was 4 grand, 3 or 4 grand. One of the two. I don't remember, because either way it was a lot more money than I usually have on hand. And it was all because my engine was leaking oil, and with that fix, there's still a few more spots that are doing a slow leak of oil, but nowhere near as quick as it was. I'd have to pay another 2 grand to get that fixed, which I would like to do hopefully sometime either this year or next, because with the way car prices are right now, just a gently used car is right around 20 grand. I would rather just pay the 4 to 5 to get it as fixed as possible. Yes, dude, auto mechanics are able to charge an arm and a leg, partially because nobody knows how to do it, partially because the labor is the most expensive part. 3-hour drive, listen, I'm sure that it evens out somewhere. I could just bunk with you, it's fine. I truthfully don't know if we could beat this, but we'll find out. That's not great. Okay, how about Swift? How much does that do? Yeah, you are definitely making it far cheaper than what it has any right to be. I don't think there was any way that we're going to be able to actually beat this. No. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and restart. There's no way that we're going to be able to beat this right now. We're just trading health back and forth, and unfortunately, she's getting more back than I am. So we'll take on Giovanni first. That'll be alright. Yes, exact, dude. I would. Bunk beds are great. I would love to do that kind of podcast. It'd be great. You can't. Well, I guess you can watch some podcasts. I was gonna say you can't watch a podcast. You have to listen. But I guess that would kind of defeat the purpose of the bunk beds if you can't actually watch. Hell yeah! I got Cards Against Humanity. I got Flux. I've got a Switch I can bring. We can play Mario Kart and bully Marcus into playing Baby Park for hours on end. It'll be great. What is that? What even is that? I can't tell what that is. Yeah, I miss playing Mario Kart. I also miss Smash Bros. I'd like to play it again sometime. Is it elbows? Okay. It's not hurts. What? How? How? That's all I want to know. How? Now, the thing is, I know Lady B, I guarantee right now she is upstairs giggling at her mistake. Well, and it sucks because, like, we stopped playing it, and now I actually have characters to use. So it makes me sad. That can be really good. I think so. Fat fingies. Same, well, not same. Same but not same. Because it would probably have to be on, like, a Friday night. Because I actually get out of work at a decent time. Especially if I am going to try to be streaming on Saturday evenings a little bit. Your Switch broke? What happened? Another game I want to try playing is Pokken Tournament. And I would love to do Poke Rogue some point. Yo, I'll take a GameCube and Double Dash any day. I love Double Dash. Ah. Double Dash was actually my, like, introduction into the Mario Kart series. The mount thing doesn't connect. Ah, that sucks. I'm sorry. I have been there. It's not fun. Dude, Double Dash is so good, though. 10 out of 10. The doc. Yeah. The doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. I could tell you. Yes, you can buy replacement docks. Some of them are actually pretty cheap. Like the actual, like, rectangle one that you would typically get with the Switch is about $50. They also have, like, non-official ones, that they just put the red and blue on to make it look official that are, like, $25. Oh! Oh, yeah, that's a bit difficult. Yeah. I think Lady B's down for some Double Dash. That's really weird. I just bought Legends Arceus for my Switch, and I definitely want to, probably shortly after BG3 is finished, I may do a couple LEGO streams, or maybe after the randomizer is done, because I think we'll be finishing that up soon. I want to get into Legends Arceus on stream. I think that'll be a lot of fun. That's gonna hurt. Yep, that definitely did hurt. Yikes. The touchscreen and the power button. So if you put it into the dock itself, like, do you have one of the controllers? Because that might fix your problem in the meantime. Okay, so you could use the controller at least. Not ideal, I know, but better than nothing. Oh, well, never mind. So it sounds like your entire system, like your entire Switch system, is just bricked. And I am truly sorry to hear that. That is not great. How long has it been? I know it's been a long time since we've done like a game night that requires the Switch. How long has it been like that? Okay, that's not bad damage. DiMaggio. Erica, why? Yeah, I mean... Congrats, you have a tablet. Because I'm gonna guess it wasn't like that when we were still playing, because I would assume there would be no way that you would have been able to. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's not... Come on, please. Eric ain't gonna heal again, right? Okay. Damn, so it's just been slowly dying over time. don't think Tangela can actually do much, so I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Yeah, we'll put that screen back up. Then we'll finish it off with Drain Kiss. And we'll see naturally. Arr, gar, 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 gar. I'm sorry. That sucks. That's just an unfortunate... Because I know with how game consoles are priced nowadays, like... having one die on you like that can actually be kind of detrimental to your wallet, especially if you try to get it replaced. Money! Listen, I was okay with it saying look as well, TBH. That's good. Yeah, I don't use mine as much as I had hoped that I would when I got it. Now, when I first got it, I used it a lot, but then just naturally as the years have gone on a little bit, it's just been less and less. I still like it, but... yeah, kind of same. Because I think the Switch is $300, and all the games for it are, what, like $80, I think? Like, gaming is supposed to be a way to escape reality, but I can't go bankrupt just so I could get away from the world for a little bit. Stream Deck may not be a bad call. One of my buddies at work, he got one and he loves it. I think for me personally, I don't know what their prices are gonna look like here as we go into the future. Probably more, thanks Trump. I want to just kind of keep getting upgrades on my computer, because most of the stuff that I want to play, I could just pull it up on here. Wait, GTA 6 is gonna be $100? Yeah, Unicorn, since I know that, like, some people had dealt with overheating on the Steam Deck, but that was also years ago. I haven't heard a negative thing about it since probably 2022. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to do this and see if I can get a fly Pokemon. So I wouldn't say they're dumb, as well, because the way that I look at it, and this is how I kind of decide any video game that I buy, I want to get that, however many dollars I spend on it, I want to get that many hours out of the game. So, for me, if I spend $100 on a game, not gonna happen, I want to be able to get at least 100 hours out of it. Oh, yeah, if they're already saying it's 90 and it hasn't even come out, yeah, it's gonna be 100. That's how I've always looked at it. That's how, granted, now that the prices are going up, the only issue is that the game may actually not provide that much content. Hey, nothing wrong with a good burger. I don't know if you want to buy meat that's on sale, but hey, you do you, man. Oh, you said games. Why did I think that that said burger? My god, guys, I need to go to bed. That's fair. I can understand the reasoning there. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. With that, I get it. That's rough. That is a rough situation to be in. Can I do one more? Nope, that knocks it out. Cool, 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 cool. Funny thing is, I ate before stream. I saw game and read burger. But I will say, though, in regards to game companies, like, they're gonna keep doing it anyway. As much as I hate to say, whether or not we're buying the game or not, they're probably gonna do it because there are gonna be a lot of people that do. Now, the good news is, I wasn't planning on buying GTA 6 in the first place. But yeah, I had Chipotle, like, 2 hours ago. And then, I also brought this to snack on later. What I will say, like, GTA 6, I think that people have hyped the game up so much, there is no way that it is gonna live up to the ridiculous expectations. I know there's Crobat in this grass. There it is. Yeah, I just want games to be affordable, y'all. That's all. Well, if it helps, I don't think you're going to have to worry about that too much. I have a feeling that it will be. Because it's just been put under so much hype, and GTA 5 was... Again, it's not my style of game, but that's fine. It was a really good game for those that wanted to play it. So there's no humanly possible way that GTA 6 is going to be anywhere near as good. Like I said, the only way that I'm comfortable spending $100 on a game is if I'm going to be getting months of content out of it. No, it's absolutely not going to fail because of the amount of people that have been hyping it up. Like, I mean, if you go to any YouTube channel and you look hard enough, there's comments that says, like, I can't believe we got blank before GTA 6. But, like, if Fallout 5 is $100, I'm not paying $100. I'm gonna wait to see it go to at least $80 at GameStop. Like, it's sad to say that, like, GameStop is actually probably gonna be the more affordable version with used games. If I could knock you out in one shot, that would be amazing. Damn it. Stuns for? Sleep powder! I don't know even remotely what Red Dead 2 sold, to be completely honest. But I can see that. Yeah, I mean, there... Because I feel like a lot of the audience that probably would have bought GTA 6 have kind of grown up now. Like, a lot of people probably just aren't going to be as enchanted with it as they would have. That's fair. Yeah, the likelihood of it is that I'm probably not going to end up getting it, partly because I have no interest, partly because of the price tags. Like, I remember back in the day, when games were like $40, brand new games, then they slowly, like, the price slowly started creeping up a little bit. And now it's just getting to the point where it's damn near impossible to actually have something affordable. We're gonna light screen just in case. I wonder if it'll be $100 when it goes on PC. GTA, that is... I didn't think GTA had that many copies sold, but I'm not 100% surprised. Because, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Nintendo say that, like, if you buy the game, like, for the Switch 2, isn't it the games that you download are, like, $10 cheaper than buying the physical copy, or is that the reverse? I feel like there's a price difference between the two. Oh, I'm not surprised by that, honestly. But also, whoa. Yeah, the last time that they had, like, Rockstar as a company had a really, like, mind-blowing game, from what I'm seeing, is 2018 when they released Red Dead 2. Red Dead Online, I never heard much about. I can't imagine too many people went crazy over Grand Theft Auto, the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. But usually when you start releasing things that have the Definitive Edition in the name, it's probably a cash grab. Oh, I didn't know they did Earthworm Jim. That's interesting. So I'm wondering if this is an attempt to keep their studio alive, or if maybe they're struggling. No, I don't blame you. I don't think that's a bad way to look at it at all. I'm curious how many other companies are going to end up following suit, because we see Nintendo has, obviously, though some of their pricing may, like, legitimately be due to the tariffs and everything, so maybe that's part of it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm wondering if, like, Bethesda, for example, will, because their games are usually pretty affordable for the most part, from what I remember. Yeah, though I will say that's not necessarily a bad thing. Indie companies are usually able to create pretty banger games and without much of a budget. I know you're not a fan of it, mind you, but that's how Five Nights at Freddy's started out. Hell, that's how Flappy Bird became a thing, is just one dude. So, there's still hope. I wonder if this will be randomized. It is not. I agree. $10 games are great. Oh shit. Yikes. Yow. I don't think I've played... I don't even think I've heard of that. That is the one downside of indie games. Unless you have something like Slenderman or Five Nights at Freddy's, it is harder to hear about them. Yeah, Lady Bay. It's that time of night. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'm gonna need I'm gonna to pump me up. Ah, titties. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, unfortunately, we're kind of in an era, or, well, hell, we've been in that era for a long time, but at this point, the corporate greed is now getting to the point that we cannot comfortably afford things, and it's incredibly fucking depressing. Oh, I was saying that for, at least for me, obviously, not for everybody, I said I haven't heard of Expedition 33, and that's, like, the only gripe, quote-unquote, that I have with indie games, is that, for the most part, for me, I do find that it is harder to actually hear about them. Now, someone like you that spends a little more time on looking at games and stuff like that, you probably hear about it a little bit easier. Most of the stuff that I hear about is word of mouth, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. Nothing wrong with just having some fun. It is Saturday, yeah, like, he does not have to be in bed at 8:30 on a Saturday. Okay, we are gonna speed through this fight a little bit, because this is awful. There we go. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride in a disco stick. to make sure that CEO keeps living that good life, right? I can relearn dig later if needed. Well, and honestly, what we're probably gonna see, as much as I hate to say it, the indie games part is gonna be cool, but we're probably gonna see a lot more games created by AI because it's just gonna be easy to crank out. Oh, I thought there was something over here. Okay, cool. I mean, with the way that AI is advancing, it would not surprise me if there's going to be a lot more that it can be used for in the upcoming years. And again, I could very well be wrong. It's just what I'm assuming is going to happen. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of all AI. There are definitely some good things that can come from it. Some AI is still absolutely trash, but some of it's actually really, really advanced for better or for worse. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that 100%. It's like Randy Travis, for example. I mean, he's using AI to mimic his voice since he's had the stroke, so he can actually create music again. In instances like that, it's actually really cool and beneficial. The only thing that I never want to happen is AI to replace actual artists, things like that. And that unfortunately can very well happen and probably will. Actually, hold up. I got a temple while I was in the Safari Zone, I think. Yep. So that will be my Surfmon. And Heracross can do Strength. Perfect. But we'll see. We're only 100 days into the Tangerine Palpatine's presidency, so we still got some miles to go before we can even start thinking of other things. For now, we'll focus on $100 video games and the fact that gas prices are ridiculously high right now. Now, Rhino, I know that you live a little bit closer to big city areas. How much is gas in your area? Unicorn, same with you. What's gas prices around your neck of the woods? Yep, no need to get into it here. I will be ready. I will have bells on. What are they at, like, right now, roughly? If you don't know, that's totally fine. Only reason I have them in my head is because I just went and had to get gas today. I've been trying to hold off on it, for the reason of, I didn't want to have to pay too much, but I wasn't able to hold off anymore. Fair enough. Now, are you... in your state, Rhino, do they pump the gas for you? I think they do. $2.93? Damn, mine was $3.29 today. Oh, it actually went down a little bit then, because when I got it, it was $3.29. Why do you hate it? Yeah, when we were traveling to New York, we were heading through New Jersey, and we had to stop to get gas. And I got out of the car because I didn't know at the time that like New Jersey was one of the states that 9 times out of 10 has an attendant pumping your gas. But dude looked at me like I was Freddy Krueger when I stepped out of the car to pump my own gas. I was absolutely floored by that. It's such a weird thing for me. Because here in Ohio, we always pump our own gas. Really? Okay, I thought that there were other states that did it. Yeah, same thing. Let's go with Moonblast, see what happened. That's so weird to me. Oh no. Okay. Now, will this be enough? Damn it. Yeah, we ain't gonna win this. Cool. Ah, titties. Okay. I could see that. I would just... Me personally, I would feel guilty getting the gas anytime in the winter. Yeah, this is... Huh. Let's see. Alright, Moonblast takes down Coughing. Damn. Thank you for the hearts in chat, whoever you may be. We'll go to Sylveon and level up on some trainers there, probably. I had a feeling that the Poison Gym was going to be some issues for us because of our typing. Maybe. Can we learn Psychic? Because if we can learn Psychic, that'll actually just take care of our problems in general. Doesn't look like it. Damn. That's gonna be me after stream. Okay, I think it's time to abandon Swift. As much as I would like to keep it. Let's see. I hear my kid getting ready for Betty Boo upstairs. God, what is our physical attack? 3? Oh my god. That is kind of really bad. Unicorn, Rhino, Shoddy, what are you guys getting into the rest of y'all's weekend? Anything fun and or exciting? Yeah, I gotta imagine after we clear out these grunts, we'll be able to take on Koga without too much of a problem. Very nice. I still haven't finished that game. I know I think I'm about done with it, I think. I just never ended up finishing it. Because I think part of my issue was the fact that I was playing it on stream. And that's a bad experience. If I remember right, I was on the last, like, beast that you have to, of the 4 beasts. I couldn't beat that, particular Ganon, and I just said, well, I'm done for a while, and then I never went back. That is a, powerful move. We'll basically clear out most of the trainers here, and then go back to fight Koga. I have a feeling that with that, we should be a little bit tankier, and should be alright to go. Yeah, I mean, it's a good game. It's not necessarily a good Zelda-themed game, but it is a good game. I personally think that, like, I very much miss, like, the actual temples in Zelda games. That was my only gripe about otherwise pretty solid game. But, like, the amount of creativity that the game allowed, everything else, I thought was top-notch. Literally 0 complaints. Actually, no, one complaint. The fact that weapons degrade over time with no way to repair them can suck my left nut. I hated that. If you're gonna make weapons degrade, give me a way to repair them. I do not mind spending extra resources repairing a weapon. I would rather that than having to stock up on 50 swords because one might break. Yeah, even if they go, like, the Majora's Mask route and give us a couple, like, mini-dungeons with side quests, like, even that's fine. Okay. So we've got a few vitamins now that are at least invested in our better stat. So that's a good thing. That'll make us hit just a smidge harder. I have a feeling that we're not going to be able to beat the rival. I hear a kiddo.
I win!
You win?
Yes.
Were you racing your mom?
Yeah, but did I win? Did I win?
No.
Did you lose?
No.
Did you win?
Yeah.
You lose! I win!
That's my seat.
Do you want to say hi to chat?
What did you say?
I asked if you wanted to say hi to chat.
Hi.
I'm not on audio with anybody. I'm just listening to music while I play. How does it?
Marcus is about to pass
I
that
can
on.
smell. He's not gonna be able to say anything because I'm not in a voice chat.
I'm about to turn it on.
Well, I can't. He's doing his own thing right now.
Marcus is about to pass it on.
Buddy, you gotta stop yanking the headphones off. He's not gonna be able to say anything. I'm not in a call with him.
I want to hear the music.
Well, then hear the music. Don't yank it off my ears. That hurts.
He misses Marcus.
Hmm?
He misses Marcus.
Yeah, apparently he misses Marcus. What's Marcus's favorite Pokemon?
Dickory Puff.
That's right!
I hear if I listen extremely closely, I can't hear the music.
Oh, really?
Yes. Open?
See, I don't smell
Can
it.
I open?
It smells like pink.
I gotta open.
Might be that rug.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah?
Rather.
We're also right next to the litter box room, though. High five.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more litter tomorrow too.
You about to go to bed, Bubba? You going to bed?
Yeah.
Can I have a hug first? Oh, jeez. Mwah. I love you.
Get up.
Hey.
What?
Bedtime.
Alright, love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Good night.
Work.
I am. Alright. I am. I know, I said I am. What a goober. I am. Alright. Y'all, I find myself not wanting to go to work tomorrow. Oh, fuck off. I was on vacation last week, and I really enjoyed being on vacation. Have I done? Yeah. tomorrow, I close, but I'll be getting, hopefully on Monday, the next part of the video series for Late Night Candy that I am editorializing. Been having fun with that. Now that I actually know how to decently edit, I actually kind of enjoy it. What a concept. We'll switch over to Zelda music since we're talking about that a little bit. I don't think we're gonna beat this battle. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that we are not gonna be beating it anytime soon. I don't understand why it's using agility. It's already so much faster than me. That's its basically best stat. That's fine. Our attack is hot garbage anyway. I'm gonna be focusing on special. Please, just get one-shotted because I really don't want to deal with being paralyzed. Thank you. That's all I cared about. There is no way we are about to first try this. I refuse to believe that. This has to be where it goes downhill. Right? I refuse to believe that. Yeah, Fire Fang, that's gonna knock us out, right? No? Oh my, okay, the burn is not great. Admittedly, the burn is gonna be kind of annoying. Let's see how much Drain Kiss does. That's not bad chunks. Okay, that's a pain. Just don't crit, and I think we might have it. I cannot tell you the last time that I have won the rival tower fight, or rival Sylveon fight first try. It has been ages. Oh no, I don't care about that. Well, if that's the case, then what we'll do is we'll fight Giovanni, because he's usually a pushover. Fight Sabrina, and as long as we can beat her, then we'll go fight Koga again. If we can't beat her, we'll still try Koga and then try her afterwards, but that's This was unexpected. I did not think that we would be beating the rival first try, because that never happens. Okay. I am going to take a few minute break, though. So, BRB, when I get back, we will fight Boss Rocket Man. I have to remember to unmute myself. We is back. Alright. I didn't want to have to take a break, but I did have some packs that I needed to open. We're making really good progress with the game, though. We've been live for 2.5 hours, and we're basically about done with a bulk of the game. Also, I know that I showed it earlier in the stream, but just in case you weren't there, look at what a coworker got me. It's freaking adorable, and I love it. I showed the Pokeball with the Piplup inside off in the Discord, so if you're a member of that, you'll be able to see it. But it's super cute. I just can't get the the webcam, to be able to pick it up properly. But I think my coworkers know that I like Pokemon, which is crazy talk. Okay. I don't know how I keep doing that. I don't know what Zelda song this is, but I like it. That did not do as much as I would have hoped. That is not great for me. We'll do Moonblast and see if that does any good. Okay. So long as it... Yeah, alright, I'm good. Well, D&D just got canceled for next Saturday, so now I gotta figure out plans for the evening. I'm already doing a morning stream. I don't think I want to do an evening as well. I'm a little bummed about D&D already being canceled for next week, but at least I actually have time to realize it, and it's not happening day of like it has in the past. Yeah, we do a pretty alright job about, like, getting to play, but life this year has definitely been doing a good job at getting in the way. There has been, like, one of the characters, he had some family drama, like, 2 D&D weeks back-to-back. Another girl, her dog had surgery, so she's been staying, like, she's been online, but it's obviously not the same. So she hasn't been able to make it, and it's just, another one travels some for work, because she's part of a union, and it's just, I love them, but I'm like, why do y'all have to have lives? like, we could play with, the amount of people that are missing if we really wanted to, but it's a pretty, like, I'm gonna have some pretty big story beats coming in, and I really don't want people to miss those, is the thing. Gonna be a big old nope to that. Alright, we'll set up light screen just in case the Venomoth, or not the Venomoth, the Alakazam tries some sketchy stuff. That is not great. Naturally, because why wouldn't we? That did a lot of damage. That seemed like it did more than it should have. Naturally, it's still alive, because why wouldn't it be? Yeah, that's doing solid damage. I don't like that. Naturally, the light screen that I set up for protection wears off. We'll see how much this does. This should at least get us a decent little bit of health back. Or not. No, that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna light screen. Raise that special, and then probably have to go on the physical aspect. Because I don't think we're going to be able to do much, especially now. Yeah, that's alright enough damage. You absolute boner. Hey! That should be good. That, I think we just won. Alright. That's one more gym badge down! Can I use an escape rope? Thank you, bye! Do not feel like dealing with the spin pad things. I know how to get there, I don't know how to get out. Okay, now we'll head back to Fuchsia. I assume that we'll be able to win by now. And if not, we're gonna have to level up, and that sucks. By the way, if anybody is listening that wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, if you would kindly think about possibly becoming a member or gifting a membership, that would be heckin' cool. In 2 more memberships, I get to unlock more emotes. I'm going to introduce some of the ones that are from the Discord, so kind of the goofier ones, like Starmie with a mustache and glasses, me with a Bulbasaur body, just goofy little stuff like that. So, obviously, take care of yourself first. You do not have to in any way, shape, or form, but it is cool. Yeah, what I eventually want to do is have 1 or 2 days where I'm on Twitch exclusively, and then 1 or 2 days where I am on YouTube exclusively. I don't know if life will work that way. It'll probably be closer to 1 on each, but at the very least, I am trying to make it happen. Is my buddy still at work, I wonder? Okay, now this is the biggin. I think as long as we take out the muck, I think we'll be okay. That is some tasty damage, but unless we do a high roll on the damage, I think we are probably still not in the best spot. Yep. Had a feeling. Yeah. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna have this sped up, because I have a feeling this is gonna take a few attempts. This is dumb. Okay. There's like one trainer. How? Let me cap off this level. And then just for added security, we're gonna go take on the fighting gym as well. I rarely have to go here. But I think I'm like 1 to 2 levels away from being able to take out the muck in 2 guaranteed shots, even if I get a low roll on the damage. So I want to make sure that I have that level. Oh, that did some decent damage. Okay. I don't even care about the prize Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. I don't need it. The disrespect to come in, beat your gym, and then leave. Okay. Koga, if you could do me a favor and not be an absolute pain in my dick, that would be great. Okay. We knew that was gonna happen. Please. Okay, we expect that. Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Are there... Okay. Like, I know in the grand scheme of things, like, we are actually at a pretty decent level. Where is my... I literally just... Oh, why is it way up here? Okay, cool. Are you joking? Okay. Okay, so apparently, I'm maxed out on stats. That is definitely a thing. Huh! Okay, we'll try a couple more times, and then we will rare candy up if needed. It's mostly just toxic. Like, it is very much of, like, hurting. If we had one poison cure berry, if those existed in this, I think we would be okay, but they do not. Toxic is also like an 85-90% move, so I don't see how it's hitting every single time. That crit might actually save us. Because this is going to do 30 the next turn, and then 60. I don't know if we're going to be able to take out the Wheezing in one shot. We should take this out in one go. So that'll be 30 damage. We'll be down to 110. Then another 60 puts us down at 50. Because I'm opting for the more powerful move, for obvious reasons. Yeah, if you're gonna heal up, I'm not... Damn it. Damn it! Okay, let's try... Let me just try 2 levels. That might be enough to tip the scales. Okay. Yeah, we expect that. Okay. We'll take this down in one shot, we know that. Okay. So I'm gonna do something a little cheeky here. I'm gonna Drain Kiss, so I don't do as much damage, to hopefully leave it out of healing. Okay. Get some HP back. And then as long as I don't get screwed over by Smokescreen, this should connect and kill. Thank you, Jesus. Also, to anybody that may be hanging out, I'm just kind of curious, because I don't watch live streams all that much, I say while asking you to. Do ads play on YouTube for live streams, or nay? I wouldn't think they do, but I don't know. Butterbeans. That's good to know. Yeah, I don't watch live streams all that much on YouTube, so I was not sure. I am a bad YouTuber because I do not know how the system that I stream on works. Speed is probably maxed out too. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm out of escape ropes. Which is truly unfortunate. Most certainly am. I don't think I have any Pokemon with Dig. Wait. Nope, I swapped out Dig a long time ago. Wah, 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 wah. Not too crazy, but, you know, if I could save the extra minute and a half, 2 minutes, I'm not gonna complain. That'll get us through Victory Road. Heal up, and then we'll go see Blaine. I am starting to get sleepy, though. Correct. That question, I've played this game easily 100 times, and that question I still have to, like, read, because the way it's worded low-key trips me up. Alright, let's see how we do against Blaney Blaine. We will not be using physical attack, so we should be okay against his Intimidate. Yeah, this Halloween, I know that's obviously some months away, but given the fact that I have a ROM that actually works now, unlike before, and assuming my computer does not explode like it did last year around Halloween, I'm definitely going to do the Chandelure run. I'm going to do a Spiritomb run, and I know in the winter time, it was originally requested for a Frostlass run, so I'll probably do that at some point. I've got like a lot of runs that people have requested that I had to put on the back burner after my computer exploded. You jerk. Naturally, paralysis. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know how I stayed paralyzed that many turns. I love this game, but damn can it be frustrating sometimes. Jesus. Also, starting on Monday, probably, there will be a new set of shorts that are going to be released 3 times a week. At least for the next couple months. I don't know how long they will last, mind you, because getting together with people is an issue constantly, but hopefully for at least a little while. Are you joking? I hate this magnificent fire horse. I really do. We're just gonna kind of hope for the best. Alright, we'll take it. Second try victory, unless this just does woefully less than last time somehow. Yeah, second time victory. I will never do the Sevi Island stuff. Unless there's a way that it will just max out all EVs and IVs at once. No, I refuse. That is bloat to a game that did not need to be bloated. Alright, so we'll go heal, and then face Giovanni. No. With Darunia's jam. I heard like a spooky Lost Woods remix and it was kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. In theory, his team should actually be pretty damn easy for us. In theory, mind you. Not great. Definitely not great. Whew, that's a chunk of damage. There's a good chance we'll proc Poison Point, but I need the HP. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the Hail Mary and hope that this knocks it out. Oh, not great. He withdrew Nidoqueen? Why? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I can't even take it out. Okay. Huh. Okay. Let me try that again. What if I just go for Moonblast? Like, if I just focus on attacking... That's not good. Damn it. Okay. Alright. I did not think that it would be the Doug Trio that was going to be the issue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the Quick Claw here to good old Sylveon. Because if the Quick Claw procs against the Doug Trio, I can one-shot it without any loss to my accuracy, and then that should make the rest of the gym a pretty easy sweep. This is... Yeah, okay. Okay. Now we'll see how this goes. Okay. Okay. Now, as long as the Rhyhorn is a one-shot, which it should be because it's a Rhyhorn, we should be good. Okay. GG's, Giovanni. Alright. So stream-wise, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Because the Elite Four stuff, at least since it's kind of the most exciting of the gameplay, I'd like to save that for the video. Because this is going to end up going up on YouTube when it's all said and done. But I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. I will be back for sure, unless Rhino has different plans or is unable to. I will be back for sure on Tuesday. We're going to be getting back into the randomizer race. I have a feeling, judging by... It all just kind of depends, because we do need all 100 Scratchy Boys. He does have a pretty commanding, like, 10-token lead on me with Scratchy tokens. So he might... That might actually be what trips us up. We do have the item, the boomerang. Wait a minute. No, we're good. So, yeah, all of the... One temple's cut out entirely because of the Shadow Temple being what it is. So we're kind of good there. I'm trying to think. If I had to guess... We will probably be done with it most likely next Tuesday. If not next Tuesday, the Tuesday probably right after that. Because, like, real talk, I don't think that we're going to have too much left that we're going to end up actually having to do. We do technically have to get as close to 100%ing it as humanly possible. But I don't think that that's going to be too hard of a task anymore. We have most of the items. We have Greg, which was needed to finish. I think we each... He has, like, one or two medallions left. I have one or two medallions left of the Zora Sapphire, I believe. It's been a while since I've looked... Obviously, it's been a week since I've looked at the file, so I don't 100% know. But the good news is, with YouTube, there is no type of raid out. I just get to say bye-bye, and I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I am going to try to stream next Thursday morning or next Thursday evening. I haven't quite decided yet, putting together the case that we're going to have. Like I said, it's going to go back here, kind of like right behind me, because eventually I'm going to buy a second one that's absolutely identical. This way the entire wall can be taken up, but for right now... This is a good start. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you. And I will see you all in a few more days. Bye.